According to Metro, straight men in bromances kiss, cuddle, and stand around naked together. Let me ask everybody here. Have you ever kissed, cuddled, or stand around naked with another man?
No.
Bunch
I
of
mean,
gays.
does it
You must
count?
not
Does
be
it count being in the
straight
locker room?
So
Not even in a locker room have I stood around with
Real bros
other
suck
men.
each other's dicks.
Real bros, no hose.
one of the benefits of being in a bromance was the ability to have cuddle with friends. Undergraduate students who took part in a study on male friendship have said. According to a research published in Sex Roles, a journal of research, there is a strong desire to cuddle and hug between romantic friends. Have you ever had a strong desire to cuddle and hug your male friends? Just curious.
I haven't, but that's because I'm not gay.
I gave a friend a hug because he was moving to the other end of the country.
Right, I had
and
to
I'm
make
probably
sure
never see him again.
We're not talking about bro hugging or like telling your friend bye and that kind of thing. We're talking about.
That's the only time I've ever hugged a friend. So.
I had to double check because for a second I thought this was an April Fool's Day article, but clearly not. I cannot believe this exists.
Wait, hold on. Go back up. This was fucking June 11th, 2017.
Yeah.
What kind of old bullshit is this?
Yeah.
No. We shouldn't be covering articles
you have
over
something that's
a
older
year
articles?
old.
It's clearly a timeless article because it holds so much truth, except that none of us have agreed.
He's been reading this one every day for the past year, dude.
This is a fail article.
I saw like a screenshot of it on Reddit or whatever, and I had to seek it out because I thought it was so funny. Anyway, so according to research published in Sex Roles, a journal of research, there's a strong desire to cuddle and hug between romantic friends, while kissing is just another way of showing affection. One of the students involved told the authors, you can, quote, lie in bed with your bromance, have a cuddle, and just talk. Stick a stick in your ass, right? while another said he understood it as having a cuddle buddy. A third.
All I have to say is
Who
each
wrote
their
this-
own, but I feel
who
like
wrote
they just
this
tell the truth
article?
and say, hey,
David
look, I'm
Mills?
gay, and it's cool.
Right?
Who are those groups?
Tell the truth. Like, be you. Fuck off.
Do you guys remember that group of people? It was like 3 or 4 people that wrote scientific journals about like.
Oh yeah. They wrote. They literally took Mein Kampf, and they changed it around. Or they took actual statements from Hitler and turned it around to have like woke terms instead of against the Jews. It was against like the alt-right or whatever it was. Yeah, and they got published. What was that?
And they did another one about like dog parks and how they're something about either masculinity or gayness or something about dog parks or something. I can't remember. But the point was they were making these fake journal things just to see where the line was.
Published.
Yeah.
Number one.
And they got
and
awards.
Yeah, exactly.
And all this. This is what this has to be. Like, just one of their articles got through. One of them was about how like straight guys are actually gay. I don't fucking know. But this can't be real.
Right. This was the we're referring to this. What an audacious hoax reveals about academia. The 3 scholars wrote 20 fake papers using fashionable jargon to argue for ridiculous conclusions.
This was in 2018.
You might not be wrong. Like that actually might be what
the timeline matches.
The timeline does kind of match. So let's see. So one of the students involved told the authors that you can lie in bed with your bromance, have a cuddle, and just talk, while another said that he understood it as having a cuddle buddy. A third thought cuddling, hugging, and sex jokes were a core part of a bromantic relationship. A bromance has been defined as an emotionally intense bond between straight men.
What do we have here?
Like what?
A bro threesome?
A broorgy?
A broorgy.
Either Green Line is not in the chat or Lance is a woman.
Broorgy bros assemble.
Green Line, are you still there?
That one killed me.
The best thing about this podcast is when it gets this late, everything is fucking hysterical. So, in its conclusion, the authors wrote, quote, "They spoke about their desire to cuddle and hug with their bromantic friends. Some agreed that this was the case when asked, whereas others offered it unsolicited as part of their definition of a bromance. In all, 29 of the 30 men who took part said they had cuddled their bromantic partner. This latest work also backs a 2012 study that found 89% of 145 surveyed undergraduate heterosexual men had kissed on the lips."
Ew.
Who are these straight men? I was quite curious once. Everybody experienced in college. These men now have beards, and I don't mean the ones on their faces. One participant said, "Guys nowadays in my generation, there is so much kissing between guys because it's showing affection." Another added, "I need to get Nick Rekida's clip where he's like, 'I have news for you. That means you're gay.'" I need to get that clip from Law and Order SVU.
I have relationships with men and
I have
women.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. I have news for you. That means you're gay. Like, one participant said, "Guys nowadays in my generation are so much kissing between guys because it's showing affection." Another added, "I hug and kiss my bromance and tell him I love him." Is the guy, every one of these people is literally just Damon Mills. Damon Mills is every single person in these studies going back all those years. Participants also talked about how comfortable they were to be naked around their bromances. One participant said, "I live in a house with 3 other guys, and there are massive bromances going. There's a veritable broergy going on between us. We walk around naked. I got no problem standing naked in a room with my housemates. We feel comfortable being naked around each other." Just curious, any straight men here comfortable being around other naked guys, or themselves being naked around other guys? Just curious. Any straight men? Chat? Any of you? Just curious. I have yet to meet an actual straight person who would say any of this stuff.
Well, people in sports might be. I personally am not, but I could see it being.
FDM, you go work out. What's your stake on this?
You can build up a comfort level too, but
anybody in the call here who doesn't say anything, I'm taking your silence as an admission that you're actually gay. Shit, I just outed Greenline and Lance by accident too. Oh God, Virgie, I'm fucking wheezing.
This podcast brought to you by the gays.
Standing around naked with my housemates, we feel comfortable being naked around each other. The study was conducted across a 3-month period between August 2014 and November 2014 and involved semi-structured interviews into the friendship experiences of 30 undergraduate men who identified as heterosexual or mostly heterosexual.
I think that's skewing your data a little bit.
Yeah. Anybody here identify as mostly heterosexual? I mean, I know we are all latent gay repeatedly, except for Random 11. He's always on time. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't think of myself, despite being latent gay I don't think of myself as mostly heterosexual. Like, right. I can't wait. I have no idea it's gonna be like the Brogy merch needs to be all of our like personas, avatars, but in the pose of that like Diglett, like what's happening underneath.
Yes.
Just like a fucking rubber duck and Spider-Man and Lupin and Reese the Eyeball hugging each other with long neck foot. Oh, looking at the camera like Diglett. So they were enrolled in one of 4 undergraduate sport degree. See, doing sports is gay. That's what makes them. That's what skews them. I really wish I had that Law and Order clip.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.